Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It is I, the Cussing Cardslinger. It is so great to have you here. If you're new to my channel, hi, how are you? It's good to meet you. And if you're returning, hello, welcome back. It is so great to see you again. As always, you guys, if you want to book a personal reading with me, go ahead and do so on the website address below. So much to look at. So many different ways to work with me. I have a Patreon. I always forget to say that. You guys, join my Patreon. We do all sorts of cool stuff over there. All right, so without further ado, if you guys saw my quick little sneak peek video, this was the tarot deck that was in that Amazon haul. It is the Tarot of the Divine, a deck and guidebook by Yoshi Yoshitani. Again, if I butcher that, I apologize. It is not on purpose. So it's actually a really great box. Nice and sturdy. This is actually, looks like a sticker maybe. But then this image is actually on the box. I'm really liking the moon phases here. I believe this is the backing of the cards. I did read the back of this on that unboxing. So let's get into it. I have my handy dandy seam ripper, which is the best for opening decks. Just like that, no damage. So I say, and then maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, okay. So it does just open like that. There is a guidebook. Now, this is the smaller guidebook. Let's just put this to a side for a minute. There is a larger book that you can buy separately, beneath the stars or beneath the moon or something like that. Anyway, I think it actually gives all the fairy tales that this deck is based off of. I think it's got the actual stories in there, which I may still get at a later date because that's pretty cool. But as for the one that comes with the deck, it talks about the suits. Cups, coins, swords, wands. And it talks about basic meanings of the numbers, which is kind of cool. So it does talk about upright and reversed meanings. Gives you some 1 card, 3 card spreads here, yes or no questions. Oh, it does give a 5 card spread and a sample card interpretation. And then, oh, there's not much for each card. So it tells you the fairy tale, where it came from, an upright meaning and reverse meaning. It's just keywords basically for the meaning. A little bit of a description of what's on the card. I was gonna say, that looks like the Lady of Guadalupe, and it sure is. So, yeah, interesting. I do, yeah, we do get a color representation of each card, which is interesting. I am curious to see how some of these tie in, and if, for the most part, it looks like by the pictures here, Rider-Waite based, but I'm curious to see if it's one you could just pick up and read. Oh my god, Pele is the queen, oh yeah, it is too, is the Queen of Wands here. I love that. I think Pele is also the Queen of Wands in the Mermaid Tarot by Lisa Robertson. So, beautiful insert to make sure the cards don't go anywhere. I do have a nice ribbon to lift up. Ooh, this is chunkier than I thought. And see, just a nice sleeve, not all wrapped in plastic, which I appreciate. For a second it looked warped to me. Does that look warped to you? No. Just the way it came out of the package. But these are the backs. Are these not stunning? These may now be my favorite deck backings of all the decks I own. So. Cardstock. You know what? Snaps back pretty good. This feels like a really textured playing card, which I like. You know, it feels very durable. Very durable. I love that. Okay, I'm liking the cardstock. We'll see how it shuffles. But as for right now, I really like it. I'm liking it all the way around so far. So we have the Fool, obviously the Little Mermaid. I think that's pretty obvious. The Magician, we have like a Cinderella type character, which is interesting. So these do have borders, but I'm not mad at it. It's got the little number here. It's like, it kind of adds so far, I've noticed, to the imagery. I'm not distracted by it at all. So thank goodness. This looks like it's an Aladdin tale. I'm loving that. The moon for the High Priestess. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Yeah. The Empress, I love that it's Our Lady of Guadalupe. That's perfect. Look at all the pretty roses, the colors. Oh yes. Emperor, that looks like Arthur. And can't think of the name of the sword. But very cool. Like the Sword in the Stone. The Hierophant. I really hope I'm in focus here and in frame. The Lovers, I mean, clearly this is Beauty and the Beast, am I right? Like, it almost looks like this could be a strength card, but it's not, it's the Lovers. We have the Chariot. Curious to see what story that is. Oh, strength. So, okay. Looks like she's wrestling a lion with an alligator face. Okay, color me intrigued. I have no idea what that's about. The Hermit. Let's see the Stag here. Okay, this one I saw in the book and looked back. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. There's a spider web and like multi-armed and legged god. See, this is not one that I would typically, like if I was just gonna read with this deck, I'd have to kind of know what's up. So I'm gonna have to do some research in regards to this Wheel of Fortune. Justice. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Symbology is there. The Hanged Man. Okay, this is gonna sound stupid, but gravity works this way, right? Like her necklace would not be laying flat, it would be flipped up over her head. And I don't know why seeing it lying there is annoying me, but anyway. Oh, cool death card. Because you can see the person's not a skeleton, but yet behind the curtain it's a skeleton. Ooh, I like that. We have Temperance. I really like this. Ooh, the Devil is a snake. Cool. The Tower. Okay, this looks like Rapunzel. Let down your golden hair. I don't know if it is. We'll have to check the book. The Star. We have the Moon. This is the image on the front of the box. Right here. Beautiful moon imagery. Instead of the dogs, you have, what are these, like pandas? I think. Ooh, what is that? Ra, I think. Not great with my Egyptian pantheon. Judgment, interesting. We have a monkey. Again, not one I would necessarily know. I'd have to look up. Again, this looks like a Lover's vibe to me, but it's the World. Curious and Curiouser. So let's just look. Again, I'm not going to go through all of these because I do want to leave a little bit of a surprise in case you are wanting to get it for yourself. But we have the Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups. But this is very typical Rider-Waite. The passing of the cup, yeah. Aladdin, clearly. 8, very similar imagery. Let's skip these and go to, oh, the king is a dragon. Cool. So now we have the pentacles. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm just gonna do a quick flip through this. I'm not gonna show every single card. That 3, again, not typical. I'm gonna have to sit with that for a bit. 4 makes sense to me. 5, very typical. This would be the little match girl. The 6, again, I'll have to look at it. Okay, the 10 of coins has a dog. Again, gonna have to do some research on these guys. For the most part, I can make my way through, but there's a few of these cards that I'm like, I don't know. For those wondering, there is a bit of nudity. King of coins is a turtle. So I'm wondering, I'm guessing that, yeah, it looks like all the kings are different creatures, so cool. All right, we have the Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Interesting that you can see the figure in the background here. This I don't like at all. Interesting 5 of Swords, 6 very usual. 7, I like the little sneaking. You can see, like you can see the shadow is something else. Let's move along for some of these. Oh, the Queen's very cool. The King looks like a phoenix, which I am loving. Ace is a paintbrush, perfect for inspiration, creativity, makes sense to me. Interesting. 3 of Wands. 4, very typical. 5, yeah, makes sense. 6, again, the celebrations here. 7, the hard work. 8, pretty typical. You like the movement in that card. Interesting 9. You had some skulls on, flaming skulls on the wands behind her. 10 of Wands. Page. Knight. Pele, of course, with the Queen, which is perfect. And the King of Wands looks like a peacock of some sort. So very interesting. Definitely going to have to be using the guidebook for some of these images. Really looking into, I will eventually get the associated book so I could read, of course, the corresponding stories. Shuffles like a dream, guys. If you're a riffle shuffler like me, oh yeah. It's got just the right give, not too thick. Oh, beautiful. I'm loving that. Yeah, it does feel kind of like regular playing cards, just obviously more. So let's pick a card and we'll read it from the guidebook. So what do we need to know as a collective? Oh. We had the Fool, and which is the other one? The Knight of Coins. Now, let's look up the Knight of Coins. I think everyone's pretty familiar with the Little Mermaids, so the Knight of Coins. Let's see what the book has to say. This is all wands, hey? Yeah. Swords. Queen, we want the Knight. Knight of Coins, South Africa. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. It is a deity. The Knight of Coins is a diligent warrior who is willing to put in the work to set the world right. Hetsi Ibib, no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly, I apologize for butchering this, can be seen stubborn as an ox, getting into trouble for his efforts. He is strong, loyal, and determined in all things he sets his mind to. Upright meaning is ambition, hard work, persistence, and being efficient. Reversed, impatience, apathy, irresponsibility, and anxiety. Cool, so it does tell you a little bit about it, about the story, but not the story itself. So I do like this. I'm excited to kind of work with it, get to know it a little bit. Again, this will take a bit to, just get that in the smoke here. It will take a bit to really get to know, I think. Get to know its personality, what kind of readings is it good for, things of that nature. I feel like this would be a pretty good everyday reader for clients once we get situated kind of with the stories. Like I said, for the most part, the Rider-Waite imagery is there. There's a couple where it's like, oh, I don't know. See, like this Wheel of Fortune just fucking throws me, man. Definitely gonna have to look that one up, play around with it. But yeah, I like the texture, I like the cards, they shuffle well. I'm not mad at it. I love the backs. Yeah, loving the backs. I like the artwork. And for those of you who read reversals, it's great for that. Can't tell. There is reverse meanings in the guidebook, and I am loving this very, very, very much. So I'm excited to work with it. Like I said, in a couple months after I've played with it for a while, you will get a full review. And thank you so much for being here, you guys. Let me know in the comments, do you have this deck? Do you have the corresponding storybook? Let me know. I want to know do you think it's worth it? Do you not? Tell me why. All of that stuff. Thank you so, so much, you guys. I really appreciate it, and we will see you on the next video. Bye.